This is your sports TV station in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
Welcome to Lorain High School. We're in the gym this afternoon, and it is afternoon. This is going to be a 1 o'clock wrestling dual meet where the Titans take on the Comets from Amherst. It's going to be a little bit different, and I think it's going to be exciting because the student body is going to be here to cheer on their team. Broadcasting with me tonight, my partner is Jose Torres. Jose, good to have you with me, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, but hey, you know, what can we expect? You know, Amherst is a pretty good team. They've done pretty well. They're 8-5 in duels. They've beaten everybody in Lorain County except the Titans. What can we expect out of Lorain High this afternoon?
Lorain High is ready. Last night, you know, at Sandusky, 45-20. A lot of the wrestlers looked real good. They're coming off a real good fourth place showing down in Cincinnati.
That's right, and a couple weeks ago they won their own. They come from behind, won their own tournament. We did the Sandusky match last night, and I'll tell you what, I was impressed. I thought the Titans were very aggressive on their feet. They were hitting their takedowns, making their moves, and looking to finish a match. They were going for the 6 points. So I'm thinking this is going to be a good match, no matter how you cut it.
I agree with you, Tom. It's going to be real good.
Okay, so while they're doing some last-minute things and they're getting all the kids in, they just rang the bell, and they're going to try to get all these students in here. Should be pretty exciting. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with a 106-pound match. Welcome back to Lorain High and TV 20. Well, here we go. We're getting ready. We're just minutes away from the first match. We're going to have the flip. And in that first match, 106. And the way the fall, usually you have to start somewhere. You don't always start at the lights to go to the heavies. But today, when they picked the who's going to start first, it came out right at the top of the heap. So we're going to have an old-time match where we start with the littlest guys and end up with the biggest. So right out of the box in our first match, 106 pounds. Jose, who do we have?
Oh, from Lorain, we have Dominic Diaz, and from Amherst, we have Anthony Mendez.
Okay, and Dominic, one of the better guys, he's a little guy, 20-6 coming into this match, so let's see what happens. And again, usually takes a few seconds moving around, get a feel for what your opponent's going to do, correct?
That's correct, Tom. Also, these two guys have wrestled each other a lot, too.
Yeah,
so
that is one thing about a backyard rivalry. These kids do know one another. They've seen each other. They know what they could do.
Just being real cautious in the first couple minutes.
That's right. Don't want to give anything up early. Amherst trying to get that single leg. I got 1:14 to go, first period. No score. Ooh, right off a little too quick.
Yeah, got a caution on Amherst there.
Yep. Coach Kopp down there barking, your style, your style. Now there it is. Nice single leg. Now you got to finish it off.
Yeah, he's right now, Mendez from Amherst. He's defending it off pretty good. He tried to go for a switch.
But wait, there it is.
Yep, gave it up.
Nice takedown for Diaz. So the score is 2-0. And we're down to 38 seconds in that first period. Always like to get that first takedown, correct?
Oh, you always do, Tom. And right there, he went for a little tilt. little armbar tilt to try to get score some back points.
Still working it. Still working it. And I thought last night, too, the Titans got a lot of short time points, which is all coach always loves to see that.
Always.
No, not quite. Not quite. Still working.
Well, he's got it there.
There it is. Short time points, 8 seconds. We're down to 6, 5. Now, you really can't pin the guy from there, but you can come out of there with 3 points. There's the end of the period. 3 points near fall. That makes the score 5-0. Diaz over Mendez. All right, we're going to be in a neutral position. Second period. So far, so good for the Titans. Now, how about just psychologically? Now, Diaz has got to be feeling pretty, I got 5 points on the guy. Took him down, put him on his back. He's got to feel some confidence.
He probably does right now. That's why they went to neutral position, see if he can get another takedown to extend his score. But, with Mendez, anything's possible.
Right. Oh, yeah. You got to be careful, too, though. You can't get too froggy out there, and then pretty soon you're in trouble. But here we go again. Now there it is. You're right there's a counter. Now Mendez, he's hanging on that. If he can get around behind, he's got 2. But Dominic is blocking him off pretty good.
Yeah, Dominic's got a nice crossface in. He's got the back ankle picked right now.
Yeah. Now the official's not going to let this go forever. He'll give him some time to work on it. Well, if you can break that line right there, and get around.
He didn't block the head as he was coming.
Yeah. There it is. So give him another shot. Yep. 55 seconds to go. Second period. Diaz in the lead, 5-0. Nice shot. A little short, but it was a nice, aggressive move. Finished it off.
That was real nice.
That's the old chain wrestling. You try for one thing, that wasn't there, you go to the next thing, it's boom, boom, 2 or 3 moves in a row.
That coach always tells you, never stop moving.
Yep. Well, that makes the score 7-0.
He looks like he's going for another tilt here.
Yeah. Good balance, Diaz. We're down to 15 seconds.
Tom, we'll see if he's going to get some short time points here.
Yeah. We're down to 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, nice job for 2 periods. Going into the third period, we got Diaz in control over Mendez, and that Titan is winning 7-0. We got a little something, huh? He doesn't feel good. He doesn't feel well or something.
Looks like they're working on him down there. Looks like he had a little bit of blood on his skin.
Oh, okay. Got to clean him up. Okay, there you go. That was quick. The official trying to get him back out there. Yeah. Everybody likes to take a little break, but that is the official's job, to keep him going, because conditioning is such an important part in this sport. And if you're out of shape, shame on you.
That's correct. And we got Mendez. He chose neutral to start the third period. Being down 7-0, he's got to go for some takedowns.
Yeah, he does. And he got one. Makes the score 7-2. Ooh.
Looked like the ref missed that one.
That was a little shot in the back of the head. Must have a bloody lip or something.
Yeah, it looks like Cruz is bleeding from his mouth.
Yeah. So
I said Cruz. I meant Diaz.
Diaz, yes. Well, it's a hard chore to make up 7 points. Well, actually now it's 5 points. But with the release in the takedown, you're only gaining a point for each takedown. So, I mean, you got to do it. If you're going to use that strategy, you got to get after it right away.
Yeah, Mendez has to, he'll be starting on top right here, so he's going to have to work some arm bars or something. He'd try to get some near fall points in.
Because if he doesn't, I mean, then you better let him go right away because you're going to run out of time.
Yeah, you don't want to waste time in this situation. That's a second caution on
Second
green.
caution. One more and it's a point, I believe.
That's correct. 3
cautions. Oh, nice. He's out. Not quite yet, but even this is good. Clock's burning. He's working on a reversal.
Mendez still has control. It looks like he's trying to come back across here.
He's kind of got a lock on that ankle. Okay, we're going to start him again. But even there, good strategy on Diaz's part. You know, he ran about 30 seconds off the clock and was never in trouble and almost got a reversal.
And you know, right now, minute 9 left, you're down 5.
Oof, that's tough.
It's a caution on Lorain. That's a third one. There's the point.
So that makes it 8-2. So Diaz now has a 6-point lead. 1:09 to go in the match. Mendez has got a deep waist, but he's got to get off those hips and try to show some force across. Yeah, you're not going to turn a guy doing this.
He hasn't turned them yet. You know, we got 40 seconds left in this match.
Right. Really, he's kind of playing right into Dominic's hands here, wouldn't you say? I mean, you know, Dominic's not in any real trouble, and the clock is burning. We're down to 23, 22, and another start. 21 seconds to go in the match. Dominic Diaz up by 6 points. Amherst coach Bill Walker barking out encouragement and trying to tell him what to do. But again, you got those hips covered. Trying to use a tilt. Would you not? Would you agree with that?
It's a deep waist.
A deep waist, but that's the
second time.
Can't do that. You can't do that.
And that's the end of the match there.
Yeah, it was right at the end. There you go. So another point. So there we go. Dominic Diaz, the winner, 9-2, and a good start for the Titans.
Real good.
All right. Next up, 113 pounds. Who do we have?
Yeah, 113, we got Michael Kopp for Lorain, and we have Christian Lowe from Amherst.
Lowe is a sophomore. And
Lowe looks like he just started wrestling in 8th grade.
And Michael Kopp is a sophomore. So 2 even kind of kids, huh? Experience-wise. Ooh.
A takedown Lowe.
Come out the back door. Lowe's got himself a takedown. 2-0 Amherst. Just in to the first period here at the 113.
Yeah, he's trying to. Looks like he's trying to bring the one arm bar around and trap the other arm, and he's got it there if he can get it. That was nice defense by Kopp.
Right, but you could see how that would work. You trap that other arm so you can't stop the roll, and then you're in trouble.
The ref's probably going to stop this here so he can readjust his headgear.
Okay. Well, that might be good for Mike. Get a fresh start. Try to get out of there. The score: 2-0 Amherst. Low in control. Okay, so Lowe said, you know, forget it, I'm just going to give him the 1 point, and we're going to go back to our feet. So the score is 2-1.
It's a nice scramble by Kopp there.
He's got to get up, though, doesn't he? You're stuck down there in the mat. He gets that ankle. Lowe gets
he's got him trapped there. He looks like he's got that cradle.
Oh, boy. So there's a 2-point takedown, and he's working on back points. And this is a pinning combination. So he's got 34, 33, 32 seconds to go.
I don't believe there's going to be any near fall points awarded for that. He was.
You think he didn't quite have it long enough at the 45?
That's correct.
Well, we'll see, because he does have the same. He's got to break the hold before you get the points. We're down to 10 seconds. 8. Time.
And
hey, you were right. There, no points. So the score is 4-1 in favor of Lowe from Amherst. Lorain's choice, they defer to Amherst. Amherst is going to take on their feet the neutral position again. Michael Kopp's record, 16-13. Boy, Lowe, he doesn't look like a guy that doesn't have a lot of experience, does he?
Oh, no, he doesn't at all. You know, I'm noticing here he's wrestled 8th grade. He's wrestled 30 off-season matches this past spring and summer.
Boy. So there was a takedown and a 3-point near fall. That takes the score to 9-1 in favor of Lowe from Amherst. Looks like a kick out coming. Kopp gets one, makes the score 9-2. Minute 20 to go in the second period.
It's another takedown, Amherst.
Another takedown.
On that shot, looked like they butted heads on this one.
Ooh. Second match of the afternoon. Lorain High won the first one. So the team score is 3-0 right now. Individual score 11-2 in favor of Amherst in this match.
Lorain just got called for
stalling. Yep. And a release. 1 point escape. Yeah, it's a nice shot there. Single leg.
Got to finish it.
There you go. Out the back door. Nice
right
takedown. Nice takedown. Makes the score 11-5.
Got 30 seconds left in this period. He wants to try to keep them down, run a couple tilts or something to get some points to get back in this match.
That's right. Because as we all know, you never know what could happen. In a blink of an eye, a slip or whatever, and you could be on your back.
Oh, there he goes. He just threw his leg in.
Yep. Crossbody ride. Trying to get something. 4 seconds. 3, 2. Okay. Nice little comeback by Michael Kopp. Yeah. Score is 11-5 in favor of Amherst. We're in the third period. Third period.
And Kopp chooses top here.
Looks like think he could turn him.
He gets 2 turns.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a tie. It ties it right up. There he goes, throwing the leg back in.
Yeah.
Trying to flatten him out.
Gets that far arm. Maybe a little guillotine here. They're going to watch that arm. Oh, boy.
Yeah, they've been real cautious about that this year.
Yeah, well, you don't want it really, and they should. You don't want that arm being wrenched the wrong way.
As you can see here, Lowe down on the bottom. He had him right there.
Oh.
He had the leg locked in. He trapped the arm.
There
now
it
he
is.
reversed it back.
He got, looks like he got 2, huh? We'll see.
I thought that he had lost control there, but it looks like the refs only.
He hung on. You know, that's a good call. You hang on and let, as they say, let the dust settle, see what's going to happen. 55 seconds. I think the official's holding 2 for Michael Kopp because he's still got that leg in there. There we go. Going to start over.
Stalemate here.
That's it.
Yeah,
2 points, near fall. That makes it 7, so it's 11-7. 43 seconds to go. Michael Kopp trying to claw his way back in this. Good breakdown. Get that first move. This is trouble. 30 seconds.
He's still in control.
Yep, there's the 1 point escape.
He awarded it.
There you go. Okay, we got 17 seconds. Amherst in the lead, 12-7. Well, this is.
It's going to be an interesting last 17 seconds.
That's right.
If he gets a nice throw out of this,
you got to put him on his back.
He's got to get a throw.
That's all you can do. Yep. That cemented it right there. It makes it 14-7. 10 seconds to go.
Looks like the ref's holding 3 at the end of this match here.
That's the end of it.
No, he only gave him 2.
That would make it 16-7. So low from Amherst over Kopp from Lorain High. Okay, and that's going to take us to 120 pounds from Amherst. They don't have a 120-pounder listed, so we'll have to see what happens here. But for Lorain High, it's going to be
Xavier Edwards.
Just a freshman, but he's got a 19-8 record.
And also with that win, that was a majority decision there. That's going to take the team score 4 Amherst, 3 Lorain.
Yes. Well, somebody's out there, so we don't know who that is because they don't have them listed. But Edwards right to the takedown. Nice job there.
It was a nice little takedown, exciting the crowd here.
You know, this might have been a last-minute fill-in. You know what I mean? Rather than just forfeit the match.
And he's not even gonna waste time. He's gonna go ahead and put him right back on his feet.
Yep. Try to get a takedown right to the back. Edwards, a pretty savvy wrestler for a young kid. There it is again.
There it is, straight to his back.
Yep.
Pull him in.
Potentially dangerous. Okay. So Edwards 4-1 in the first period, 1 minute and 36 seconds to go.
Looks like he's going to try to keep him down this time, see if he can get a turn in here.
Turn him out, yes. But again, you don't want to get too excited and make a mistake.
That's correct.
It's like we're working on maybe a cradle here.
Yeah, that's possibly what he's trying to get in there.
I always like that cradle. It's very safe. You get a guy cradled up, you can tilt him, you can ride him, you can do a lot of things and not get in trouble.
I'll tell you what, it looked like there was going to be a reversal. So he put him right into that cradle.
Coach Kopp trying to tell him what to do. And I know Edwards is saying, thanks, Coach, but I think I got it.
You were saying earlier, anything can happen. And look, he was going for that turn, and almost possible reversal there.
You're right, and it was almost out.
Oh, it looks like he's got him here.
There it is. There, boom. 27 seconds of the first period. There it is. Xavier Edwards with a fall. Runs his record to 20-8. Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to 126 pounds now.
And that takes the team score to Lorain High 9, Amherst 4. Who's next? We're at what, 126?
126. Well, from Lorain, we have Johnny Spinkston at 18-7. And from Amherst, we have Mark Matos. Both of them are seniors.
Okay. Oh, boy, ankle pick.
Amherst, he got in there deep with that one. Looks like Spinkston's trying to hold him off pretty good here.
You have to watch that knee. You don't want to bend that knee the wrong way. Again, Spinkston, he's a seasoned vet. I mean, he's a senior. He's seen it all, so he knows how to defend himself. And
he did well right there.
Correct. Don't panic. That's the key. There's a nice shot. Not quite enough, but
nice
aggressive,
defense by Amherst.
Getting in there. Yep.
I do got to mention Spinkston's wrestling. Mark Matos, you know, he was a state qualifier last year at 119 pounds. Amherst kid.
Good kid, yeah. Good kid. We're down to 53 seconds in the first period. No score.
You know, just adding on to him with state qualifying last year, you know, this year alone, he's beaten 4 state qualifiers and 4 state placers already.
Oh. That's one of those matches. Don't read the guy's press clippings. Just go out and wrestle. Isn't that true a lot, though? Sometimes the guys, you know, oh, that guy's really good. Well, you know what?
It meant mental. It gets into your head, and you start wondering.
Yeah.
You know, Spinkston, he's doing real good here.
28 seconds. And again, even the strategy of a dual meet, you want to win the meet, obviously, but if you 13 seconds to go, even if you lose, if you don't get pinned or you don't give up a major decision, all those things help your team.
It does.
Because you can get anywhere from 3, 4, 5, or 16 points, depending on the differential in the score. So if you just lose on a regular decision, that's only 3 points you're giving the other team. Okay, there's the end of the first period. We have no score. Lorain High's choice.
He defers.
Lorain defers to Amherst, and Amherst is gonna take down. So Matos is gonna be down.
Oh, he rolled right out of that.
Yes, he did.
Oh, no. He didn't give it to him.
He's going to hit it again. Spinkston did a heck of a job there.
You know, from my vantage point, it sounded like he was counting back points for Amherst.
But I think then when they rolled out, he said, well, obviously he doesn't have control. You know, it's one of those things. Boy, that was, whew. Out of bounds, start again. 127, first period, no score. Spinkston a little taller than Matos. Always like those long, tall wrestlers. They throw those legs in and drive you crazy.
Flatten you out.
Yes. Spinkston doing a nice job here.
He's doing a nice job of riding him out.
Yep.
You don't want to get sloppy.
Right. And you have to do enough to convince that official that you are working hard for the fall. You can't just get on him and lay on him. You have to show some force across the axis of the body, as they say.
And, you know, Spinkston's doing that. He's showing different approaches.
Yes. Yes.
He's trying, you know, he's trying arm bars. He's trying to thread. He's throwing his legs in.
The worst thing you could do is get the old 2-on-1 wrist and just lay on the guy. That's pretty obvious what you're doing.
For stalling.
Yep. We're down to 55 seconds. There he's got trying to go cross face that far, looking to maybe curl him up in a cradle.
He's doing a good job of controlling the, that left leg.
Got to watch those rolls. Matos likes that rolling around.
Yeah.
39 seconds, still no score.
It's almost like he's trying to roll and stop himself just as he's on top.
Coach Walker's telling him, just get up. Get up, get your escape. Don't worry about the reverse. Get your escape. Because I'm thinking in the master plan, if Spinkston can run this out, then he's going to take down and get his escape. Now you're winning.
He's still got the leg in. Spinkston's doing good.
Now there's the stalling. Yep.
There it came.
Because you do have to, you got to take him back down to the mat.
Hey, yeah, he was.
And the official's explaining to him why he called him. Yeah. You have to take him back down on the mat.
You know, as a coach right here, you know, you don't want 20 seconds left. You don't want him to give up a pointer.
Oh, no. Yeah, we're down to 15. Still where he's got the leg in, and he's trying to.
He's trying for it. You know,
right.
To me, Amherst guy's on the mat.
There's 7, 6, 5 seconds. I think he's going to get out of this. Boom, there you go. All right. Now, he did give up a stalling warning, but the score is 0-0. Third period. Lorain's choice.
He took down.
He's taken down. That would be the strategy. This is a good match right here.
It's really good match.
There's no score, but there's been some move, counter move, different things.
It looked like, almost looked like Coach Walker over there was telling him to go ahead and let him stand up because he already has a stalling warning.
He's walked that around.
Oh, he's got a half in there pretty deep. He's trying to come both sides.
You got to watch. Sometimes you get a full Nelson in there, and that's the proper thing, right? You reach up and just pull that hand off your head.
That's correct. And
he is trying to run it. He's
got to watch that elbow.
I'm telling you. Yeah. We're down to 115. Now, Amherst, he can't go too long. If he gets frustrated, he might have to just kick him and then try to take him down.
Yeah, he will. Also, I think what he's doing is he's trying to have a lot of movement to try to go for near fall points because he knows that he has that stalling warning.
Yes. Good. That's a good point. You know, we're down to 50 seconds.
And if you're Lorain, you don't want to give up another stalling in a point, and that's how you lose the match.
And I don't think you want to go into overtime either. That's a killer.
He's working it.
Boy,
he's reaching up. He's peeling it off.
It really, you can't call Spinkston down below. I mean, he's pretty much all tied up.
Well, it looks like he just gave a verbal warning to somebody.
Get going. We're down to 22-21. Boy, if Spinkston could get up, he could get away.
Here he is.
Now you got to get out. Oh! There it is. I think he got him for 2. Yes, he did.
That was the match.
2-point near fall.
Looked like Spinkston was getting ready to get
3,
that point.
2, 1. Wow, what a match.
That was a great match.
I'll tell you what, Johnny Spinkston did a heck of a job. Because that guy he was wrestling is an excellent wrestler. Got him right at the end. Boy. I know he's upset he lost, but yeah. That Matos has pinned a lot of kids along the way.
He has. Well, I believe what we are at 132 here. We have Antoine Edwards from Lorain, and we have Brian Daruski from Amherst. Daruski from Amherst is a junior. Edwards is a senior.
And Edwards' record is 25-4. That is not chopped liver, as they say.
It's not. You know, looking here, DeRucci, he went with Team Ohio for the national freestyle tournament this summer in Fargo, North Dakota.
Wow. Well, you get those kids that are dedicated to the sport. I mean, if you have aspirations of being a state champion, you got to do those things in the summer.
Yes, you do.
It's all about the experience.
He's trying to go for a trip here.
Yeah. Oh, there, and again.
He went from one to another. Moves. Transitions.
There you go.
You know, Coach always tells you, if you don't get one, always have a backup plan.
Yeah. Into the cradle. The team score after that last match is now 9-7 in favor of Lorain. This is going to be back and forth. This is going to be close at the end of the day.
There's still a lot of good matches coming up, too.
Oh, boy, there are. .38 seconds, first period. Antone Edwards is winning 2-0. He's a leg guy, too, isn't he? I always like to say, you know, you get those legs and it's like having a mosquito on your back. How do you get them off?
Looks like every time he throws that leg in, he's going for a cradle. But here he got way too high. Oh,
look at this.
Rolled him right over.
He's got back points.
He's got 5 seconds to try to get him down.
Ooh. One time.
That's the end of the period.
Oh, boy. But, okay, he's got his 3. That makes it 5-0. And he knows he can do it. So here we go. Second period. And DeRucci is... Oh, it was Lorain's choice. Okay, they're going to go neutral. I think that's a good choice.
Had a nice takedown.
Antone had a nice takedown and did a good job with that. So actually, Antone looks bigger than DeRucci, doesn't he? Oh, right there it is. Right to his back.
He hit him with a nice little fireman's.
Yep. Boy, another 5-point move. Wow.
It's back over. Should make the score 10-0 in favor of Edwards. 10-0.
If he can get 5 more, it's over. Did a technical fall out of this. 1:16 to go in the second period. Edwards winning 10-0. I think the official just kind of whispering to him, you got to work for a fall, buddy. Which is good, though. You know what? That's preventative officiating. And then, you know, Antone comes and says, well, I didn't know. Yeah, you did know. He's telling you to do something.
He kind of whispered to both of them because you got the Amherst kid here. He's just balling up.
Yep, exactly.
So this could go either way.
Here comes like a Peterson roll here, huh?
That's what he looks like he's going for.
Trying. Oh, there it is.
He's got to sit his hips. He's got to sit his hips. Yeah, it looks like if he can jump out to that other side and stay on his toes, he can have them.
Well, if he's got 3, yeah, you want the pin if you can get it. But if they break this, oh,
he's got him here.
Oh, that's it.
There
it is. A fall. 16 seconds to go in the second period. Antone Edwards run his record now to 26-4 with a nice pin. 6 team points. That's huge. That runs the team score to 15-7. Boy, stuck with it too. Nice job by Antone.
We have the 138-pound weight class. We have Eli Garcia from Lorain, and we have Alex Funderburg from Amherst. Both of them are juniors.
And we might add that Eli is 26-0.
26-0, and he was a state qualifier as a sophomore last year.
That is correct. And I think he really, really wants to be 27-0.
He's got to watch here. You know, we got Funderburg. He leads the team in pins. He's got 15 pins this season already.
That's a lot of pins.
You know, Amherst was at the Brecksville tournament last week, and yeah, he beat the #1 seed, who was a state runner-up last year.
Here we go. Nice single leg into a takedown. Perfect. There's that leg in there again.
He's got them both in now. He's going to try to stretch him out here.
Yep. I'll tell you what, Eli's only a junior, but he's got a ton of experience behind him. And really, the good thing, he's back. You like to have those guys come back, don't you?
You like to have those guys come back and mentor the other ones.
Absolutely, yes. Be the example that the young kids look up to. Well, he's trying to force across.
Yeah, he's walking. He's trying to walk
1 minute to go.
Corrado there.
You know, I really like this idea of the dual meet during the day, so that, you know, student bodies here, and I mean, this is classic wrestling right here.
Yeah, when they started from the lightweights all the way to the heavyweights.
Yep. Kind of a throwback.
It is.
Down to 30 seconds. First period. Another dump.
He lost them.
Yep.
He gave the other. Amherst got the one.
And he got. Oh boy. Nothing there. Oh, he gave him. Oh boy. Now, if he gave him one.
He gave him one escape. If he gave him back points there,
there should be two
more for a takedown.
Well, he's getting. Okay, we got a breakdown. He'll get it squared away.
He's got two more back. The officials, the coaches are coming over now. This score should be 8-1 in favor of Garcia.
I agree, because he gave the escape, then he gave back points. Well, to get back points, you have to have a takedown. So we'll see how it goes. There's the 6, and I think there's 2 more coming. I guess not.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, we were right.
They got it correct.
Don't mess with the media. We know. That was a good flurry, though.
But you know, if he
Garcia, he made the mistake and he got away, but then boom, he run 4 points on him right at the end. Short time points again. He's coming out of. There's another one.
There's an escape for Garcia.
Garcia, potentially dangerous. Okay.
Illegal move. He called him illegal move on Garcia. 1 point awarded to Amherst. Makes the score 8-3 in favor of Garcia.
Yeah.
Couldn't see from this angle exactly what was happening.
Oh, couldn't tell.
Oh, that was a nice ankle pick.
Look at this.
That was a nice ankle pick.
2 more. What Garcia might have done from the neutral was got both hands underneath and touched in the back, kind of like a standing full Nelson.
Correct.
Sometimes, you know, they just touch, but they can't touch at all. So an accidental kind of thing. But the score 11-2. Eli in complete control.
Ref calls a stalemate.
We got a minute to go in the second period. Eli's done a little weightlifting too, hasn't he? He's put together, yes.
He's a real nice kid.
Yeah. There you go. Good call.
Stalling on green.
He just balled up. Can't do that. There's a crossface.
Every time he stands up like that and Eli brings him back to the mat, you can hear the crowd.
Well, that's a crowd pleaser, yes. But you have to be careful, too.
Yeah, you want to get called for an illegal slam.
Well, they said because if the guy can't continue, then you lose.
Lose the match. That's correct.
And I've seen that happen. We're down to 25 seconds in the second period. We're down to 15. 11-2 score.
Potentially dangerous move. Saved the escape.
Yep.
11 seconds to go in the second.
11 seconds to go.
Caution on red.
You got to cover that elbow. You can't be in front of it, under it, over it. You have to cover the elbow.
Cupped it.
Yep.
It's another caution on red. Too much movement.
Yeah. He's all amped up and wants to go quick, but settle down. Take a deep breath. Now look at this.
This is kind of an awkward position here. He's going to let him back out. He's trying that Granby roll.
He was just trying to get he was trying to get a cheap point out of the false starts, wasn't he? Get some awkward kind of position that, you know, maybe you make a mistake. And again, you didn't want to just let him go and give him a point with 3 or 4 seconds. And that doesn't make sense either.
Running injury time here for Garcia from Lorain.
Okay. You know, this looks like it might take a minute or two, so why don't we take a break and we'll be back right after these messages.
I'm a big believer in the power of we.
Got each other, and that's a lot.
We can tackle the tough challenges we face and build community through service and volunteering.
We gotta hold on to what we got.
It's time for you to raise your hand. Go to serve.gov and get involved in something you believe in.
How will you raise your hand when they call your name?
Are you with me?
We weren't born to follow.
All right, we're back. TV 20, Lorain High Amherst, a great dual meet in the middle of the afternoon. What a super day for this, huh? Now our situation here is we've got Eli Garcia is winning 11-2 over Thunderberg from Amherst, and we are in the third period. And
looks like Garcia chose a down position to start the third.
There you go. There's 2 reversal. And this is going to get close down the road. So I think Garcia, Coach Kopp would like a pin here if he could get it.
He would.
Or if at the least a technical fall. And he's close to that. He's got him 13-2. If he could get a couple sets of back points, it'd be all over.
Yeah, you want to go for the pin. There's a lot of tough matches coming up, and you want to try to maximize your team points. Looks like Coach Kopp's screaming at him to go ahead and kick him.
Yeah, try to get him right off a takedown onto his back.
Potentially dangerous. They're going to restart him. Coach Kopp's over there screaming at him to go neutral. Garcia looked up at the clock. Wants to keep him down.
Well, he must think he can turn him, huh? And I know what Coach is going to say.
I told you so.
Yeah, I told you. Garcia's only hope is that he does turn him. Yep. There you go. Come around.
Nice little suck back, and then he just came right over with a half. He's got to get up on his toes.
A little bit more.
Up on his toes.
He's going to slip it out of there. Just there you go. We're down to 21 seconds.
He's got to pin him here.
He's got to, because he's not going to get the tech.
What he wants to do here, he wants to try to walk that hand that he's underneath there, walk it up toward his head.
Right.
Bring that shoulder down to the mat.
Remove the supporting points, correct? Oh, there. Now that.
That's the end
ran
of
out
the
of
period.
time. So that's 3. That makes it 16-2. That should be worth 14 points.
That'll be another 14 points, majority decision.
Yeah.
He just missed that tech fall by 1.
He did.
We're going to take a 10-minute break. Students, you may be dismissed to go to your lockers at this time. You care to stay in the room for the finish?
So we're going to take a 10-minute break and come back with the last few matches.
You might take meth because of how it feels. But this is how it feels to your heart. The only difference is you can't rebuild a heart.
Need help? Get help. Visit our website at drugfree.org.
Welcome back to Lorain High Gymnasium for our dual meet with Amherst. We're at, they just took a little break, so we're back. We're at 145 pounds. Who do we have wrestling?
We have Demetrius Harris for Lorain and Bryce Williams from Amherst. Bryce is a sophomore. Demetrius is a senior.
Okay. So, Jose, you would think the senior should beat the sophomore, but that's we'll have to see how that works out, huh? Team score so far, Lorain High Titans in pretty good shape, 19-7, but I know Amherst has got some big guys that are really, really good. So the bigger the lead going into those last 4 or 5 matches, the better.
Yes. Should be a pretty good match here. Looks like, you know, Amherst, their teammates, you know, here and their teammates away. Bryce Williams here, he was also on Team Ohio that went over there to wrestle in Fargo, North Dakota.
Boy. Well, he's got experience. That's the name of the game. We've said it before. Oh, here we go. Almost. Again, Demetrius, he had a pretty good season last year, as I recall. His record this year so far, 21-8.
A lot of his matches this year were close ones also, the ones that he did lose.
Okay. We're down to 30 seconds, first period, no score.
Oh, he's in there pretty deep with this one.
Yeah, you could hear everybody yelling, finish. But he was in so deep, but you
have to finish it.
That is correct. You don't get that many clean shots, do you?
No, he was in there. He was in there.
Yeah. We're down to 10 seconds. First period, still no score. You don't want to be giving up any points here. 3, 2, 1, time. There we go.
Sit there and push on his hips, let the time go by.
All right, second period. Demetrius' choice, he defers. Amherst takes down. And they figure they can get out and then go takedowns again. That was close.
It's close. He's bringing him back down to the mat.
Pull him back in. There you go, and trip him down. Ooh, out front. He's going to get his one, I think. Yep, 1 point. 1 point green. They're neutral. Minute 24 to go. Amherst in the lead, 1-0. Team score, 19-7, Lorain High. Demetrius had that one ankle and pulled him back in the mat. The official likes to see that. That's a little mental. You say, yeah, he wants to stay on the mat. That's a neutral thing.
Amherst kid had that single leg, and
He did.
coach was trying to tell him to elevate it. He wasn't too happy with him there.
We're thinking we're working for a stalemate here. There it is. Okay, 25 seconds to go. But again, some good defense there by Demetrius.
It's real good defense.
He could have gave up the 2, but he did not.
Yeah, Bryce Williams from Amherst. He's up 1-0, 1-0.
We're down to 10 seconds. Second period. Is it short time? Okay, there we go.
He's got to go down.
Got to go down, get your escape, or reversal, or whatever. But it's sometimes.
You have to get one.
Am I right or wrong? And sometimes it's easier to score from the bottom than the top, because everything's about takedowns, and the top guy more than likely would just kind of let you go, wouldn't it? The way they practice today.
Looks like he's working on a switch here.
Yeah,
trying to get the reversal.
Trying to get the 2 points. There it is. He's in. He's good. Finish it. There it is.
Got it.
Very nice. Just kind of powered right through that, didn't he?
Right there. That'll put Harris up 2-1.
2-1. Minute and a half to go.
Got some good defense here. We're down
Boy,
to
they are.
54.
Yeah, it's a good thing the coaches aren't keeping score, because there'd be points everywhere. But that's
52 seconds to go here in the third.
Yeah, Demetrius doing a nice job. He's winning. Be nice to get a couple more, though, if he could get a turn.
Caution on red.
Caution on red. 51 seconds. Got to hold him down.
Coach is telling to hold him down, but he said if anything comes out of it, give him 1, not 2.
There you go.
Looks like he's working for that cradle.
He is, yeah. That's it. Williams, he's a tough kid. He wants to get to his feet. And he's got that far elbow. Trying to turn him over. Down to 20 seconds.
Seven seconds.
7. Got to grind him up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, what a match.
2-1.
2-1. My, oh my, oh my. Hey, I tell you what, super job. Demetrius, he hung in there. I never thought that he'd be able to hold Williams down that whole period, but he did. Runs his record now to 22-8. Wow, what a job. Man. Well, Jose, that takes us to 152.
The 152 for Lorain, we have Trayvon Edwards, and for Amherst, we have C.J. Basinski.
Okay.
Basinski, a senior, fifth at the Lorain district last year, state alternate, 2-time Braxfield tournament placer.
And Edwards he's filling in because somebody got sick. So let's see if he can fill in and do a good job. There he is. Nice shot right there. That match made the should be 21, correct? 21-7. Scorekeeper's a little slow on putting up the points. Okay, there's
takedown Amherst.
Basinski with a 2-point takedown. There's an escape back to the middle. Nice shot there.
It was in deep.
Again, as we've heard all night, finish, finish, finish. Well, he just dropped right on that, didn't he? Right on that single leg. Yep, there it is. .50 seconds, first period. Amherst in the lead, 4-1. Well, he is cranking on that. Oh boy, there he goes. Oh.
To hold on here.
He said, yeah.
You got 20 seconds to go.
20 seconds. It seems like an eternity sometimes, but there it is. Okay, C.J. Basinski, 14 seconds of the first period with a fall, and that's going to make the team score 22-13. So Lorain High still hanging in there, but can't be giving up those 6-point falls. All right, now we keep clicking them off here.
Right here we have 160 pounds. From Lorain, we should have Eddie Hayes. And from Amherst, Mike Wiersch. Mike Wiersch is a sophomore.
I could tell you this. Eddie last night had a heartbreaking match. He dominated his guy, was just pushing him all over, made one mistake, and he got pinned late in the match, which is what we've been saying, though. You can't, one mistake and it costs you. Now, these guys are getting bigger. We're talking about guys that are 160-some pounds, but when they started, they were probably 175, and they, lost some weight to come down. Oh, boy.
And Amherst got another quick pin.
Quick pin right out of the box. Wiersch with a fall.
17 seconds into the first period.
Oh, boy.
That's going to run the team score to 22-19. Still in favor of Lorain.
Well, okay.
We're up to 170 pounds weight class. For Lorain, we have John Finley.
John Finley.
And from Amherst, we have Derek Ebon.
Okay.
Finley is a senior. Ebon is a sophomore for Amherst.
The Finley name's been around a long time. This guy knows how to wrestle. Because his brothers beat him up when he was a little kid. Well, Lorain needs a fall to get back. Give him a little cushion.
Get some points back.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what the coach was expecting. Back to back.
Yeah, you're right. Finley right in there.
Going back neutral.
134 in the first period. 170 pounds. Finley doing a good job of keeping his back to the middle of the mat. You know what I mean? And you're making the other guy look bad because he's kind of drifting off.
Keep circling.
Yep. It's kind of that, you got to come to me because I'm in the middle of the mat. And again, those are the things I think as an official, you look for that. Say, this guy's being more aggressive. Now we're in a nice single if we could finish it up.
Yeah, Finley here is trying to pull him back onto the mat.
There it is.
And he got it there.
He got it. Okay, good job. Stuck with it, had a plan, followed it through, finished a single leg. Nice job. Finley is now in the lead.
He's elected to start this one back neutral.
Well, he's feeling good then. It's 2-1, Lorain High. He's got to figure. I took him down. There it is. Not in there again. Finish it up. Out of bounds, back to the middle.
32 seconds left here in the first period.
Team score 22-19, Lorain High. There's, oh, nice.
Takedown for Finley.
I thought Ebon had the takedown, didn't you?
That was nice. Yeah, I thought he was working real good with it, but it's nice defense by Finley there.
Right, and then turned that into an offensive move, and there you go. 4-1 is the score.
It'll remain 4-1 at the end of the first.
End of the first. Oh, Amherst choice. He's going to take down. Usually they defer, but he's taken down now.
Finley's going to go ahead and put him neutral again.
Yep. Well, obviously he feels very comfortable on his feet.
Yes, he does.
You know, in practice, Jose, how much time do these guys, percentage-wise of the whole practice, do they spend working on takedowns? 10%, 20, 50%?
Let's say probably, maybe 30 to 40%.
Yeah, because that's what it's all about today. The sport has evolved into basically it's takedowns. If you can't take down somebody, then you're not going to wrestle.
That's correct. And once again, Finley's, he's showing he wants to wrestle. He keeps pulling him back in.
Yeah. Well, he's got the far side half, trying to push his head down.
He's trying to run a power half.
Yeah. 1:15, 1:14, second period. Lorain High ahead, 4-2.
Finley's got to watch he doesn't get too high right here.
Yep. Because if Ebon pops his head, then that's a takedown for him.
Correct. Stalemate there.
There you go. Okay.
And bring him back center.
There it is. I was just going to say that right off the whistle, last couple times, Ebon has kind of circled out and ended up on the edge. Now, some guys do that because if you get in trouble, you can always get out of bounds. But the official saw it and said, no, you have to stay in the middle if it's at all possible.
I'll tell you what, Ebon just nice snap down.
Yes.
And take down for two. Finley coming right back, looking for the reversal.
Score's tied right now. It doesn't look like it, but Amherst is in control. If Finley can break that lock on his leg, he's going to get at least one.
He's got 5 seconds to do it.
Oh, boy. No change.
End of the second, 4-4.
All tied up. Okay, Finley took down. Amherst said, give him one. We want to go on our feet.
Tell you what, Ebon had a nice snap down for that takedown.
He did. He snapped him right down on the deck and then was around him.
Going back neutral. And he gets the takedown.
Yes.
That gives him the lead, 6-5.
He's going to kick him out.
He's going to kick him out, tie it back up. Guess he's confident that he can keep taking him down here.
There's another one. Well, Finley looks like he just ran out of gas.
That's what it's looking like, and that puts Ebon up 8-6.
8-6.
With 1 minute to go in this match.
He's got one.
He gave him one escape. That'll make it 8-7.
8-7. But Finley just looks like he's really tired. Something's wrong.
Hey, this Amherst kid, he's running back to the mat.
Yep. Well, Finley get a takedown. He's got the match, but yeah, John just looks like he's hurting or something.
He's got 30 seconds to get a takedown.
30 seconds. There's a wow. You got to get him up and finish. Oh boy.
He's got to clear that. He's got to clear his arm and get it around his waist to show control.
Correct. Yes. We're down to 18, 17. Got to get his head out of there. There it is.
There it is.
2. You got 9 seconds. You can't let him go. Got to crawl up his leg. 4, 3, 2. Whoa.
Stalling red. He called it.
2 seconds. 2 seconds to go, and this thing's over. Oh boy. Finley's got to hold him for 2 seconds.
The ref's telling him to add another second back on.
All right, 3 seconds. You got to be able to. 3 seconds gets you a win.
He did call him for that stalling because he didn't try to work back up.
Right. You got to grab an ankle or something and just don't let him up. There it is. Wow. Well, I give John credit. He came back on that.
9-8.
9-8. He got a win. We'll be right back after this message.
Some dogs fetch and roll over. Some dogs take you to Spain and shopping for refrigerators. Help you get through grad school. Start your own business. Go on hikes in the Grand Canyon. Some dogs you trust with your life every day. Being partners with a guide dog is having the freedom to do what you want in life. Nothing more, nothing less. And with your help, nothing need ever change that. Call 1-888-884-DOGS or visit guidedogs.com.
We know who's next. We know Alec Medina, and he's standing over here in the on-deck circle ready to go. So we'll find out. Oh. Throw the half and you got him. There it is.
Yeah, it looks like, from my vantage point, I don't see any daylight.
Yeah. And you were correct. So there's a fall. Lorain High gets a pin in this fill-in match.
Wait, now it's just a matter of...
We'll see if they're going to count it. or if it was like putting a JV match out there. We'll see. But in any effect, this takes us to 182 and our big bopper, Alec Medina.
Alec Medina for Lorain at 182, and we have Nick Witt. Nick Witt for Amherst. Nick Witt's a freshman. Alec Medina is a senior.
Well, to be truthful, this should not take long. Alec should take care of business here. They did count that. It's 31 points. They got me confused. But that's easy to do. Alec's record is 21-5.
Well, and now what I'm looking.
Move somebody, you think?
Now what I'm looking at here, I believe this is Dennis Breeding for Amherst.
Okay.
They moved him. Looks like they moved him from 195 to 182.
Oh, they moved him down. Yeah, because he does not look like a freshman out there, does he?
He's a sophomore.
But I mean, he looks like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, that is Dennis Breeding.
Okay.
They moved him from 195, it looks like, to 182 to face Medina instead of Cedric Payton.
Well, we'll have to see how that plays out later on. But so things are breaking well for Lorain High right here. It's 31-19 in the team score. And that, as they say, is the bottom line. So we've got no score, 55 seconds to go. Now, Alec last night wrestled a heck of a match, but he let it go into overtime. And it's hard to believe, as many overtime matches as you've seen, he pinned his opponent in overtime. You usually don't see that.
I got a record on Dennis Breeding here. He didn't even wrestle varsity last year as a freshman, and he's 16-8 this year.
Wow. Here we go. Medina doing a nice job. Just walked that right around. Put Breeding on his back for a second. Didn't get any back points, but got the takedown, and now is in control. With about 15 seconds to go in that first period. He's going to ride him out. 2-0. Medina over Breeding.
Medina had a nice little fireman's there.
Yep. And the thing was, he finished it well. He got in there and he just went right through it and finished it.
Yes, he did.
And that's the end of the first period. 2-0 Medina.
Green defers. And Lorain's going to, Medina's going to take down.
Yep. We're getting close to the end here, and it looks like Amherst is shuffling some guys around, trying to get a little bit of an advantage here. Look at this, come right out.
Nice
Medina
reversal.
right out.
Nice reversal.
There's a 2-point reversal.
And then one red. Should be 5-0. Because on top of the reversal, he was getting ready to call him for locking hands.
Okay.
He let him finish the reversal and then hit him with the technical and gave him the point so that he could continue his.
There you go. So there is one more on there. So it is 6.
That's 5-0 right now.
Or no, I'm sorry. Yes. Okay. So they did. The scoreboard or the score operators sometimes miss the technical violations. 1:22 to go. Second period. 5-0. Alec Medina in pretty good control here. Out of bounds. Back to the middle.
Oh, he's going to give him one.
He's going to give him one. Say, let's go to our feet. It's going to make the score 5-1. And you're talking about guys here that 180 plus pounds. One little slip. I mean, in any weight class is bad.
Green just got hit for stalling.
But in any, you get guys these big, a slip, you get 180 some pounds on you, you're not coming out of it. There's a nice double leg again, huh? Boy, got under there and just swooped right through it.
One fluid movement. He finishes real nice.
There's the half.
He's trying to go power half.
7-1 is the score. 30 seconds to go in the second period.
Yeah, locking hands here. Ref's got it up. It's going to be a point.
Yeah, can't do that. Even though they're not locked, if they're overlapped or touch, you can't touch at all.
1 point green. That makes the score 7-2 in favor of Lorain.
Nice pick right there. Ankle pick. Keep the guy from getting up.
It's got short time. 15 seconds left in this period.
Do not let him have a point. There you go. Good breakdown. We'll roll and some points. 3, 2, 1, time. Boy, you got 3. Boy, short time points again. Super job by Alec Medina. That makes the score 7-2, and they're going to be neutral for the. Oh, I'm sorry, 10. There we go, 10, and that we're going to be. Something happened.
Score. It was a scoreboard operator again.
Are we ready? Okay. So the final period, 10-2, Alec Medina in control. See if he hits that double again. Boy, he was just so slick on that. Got under the guy, just swept right around and dumped him over.
It almost looked like he was going for a throw by there, the way he had the arm trap. Yeah. Breeding takes a shot.
I'll tell you what, though, here's a guy that moved up. Lost a little bit, moved up to get to this, and it's not paying off for him. We're down to 105. 10-2. Medina in control. Like to see him get that one more takedown, huh? Maybe some back points.
I think Coach Kopp would probably like to see him get a pin.
Well, that too, but yeah. Well, and the point too is to push hard all the way to the end, because we are getting clear in about, what, 3-4 weeks. We're in the sectionals. And the first section, the sectional that Lorain High is going to be right here. That's a very tough sectional.
It is. That's another takedown Medina here.
Yep. So there's his 12. So he's got a 10-point lead.
30 seconds to go.
Yep.
He keeps this. That should put another 4 points, team points up. Major decision.
$18 seconds. 12-3. 12-3 Lorain High. Short time, 5 seconds. Oh, and he got it. My, oh, my.
Final will be 14-3 in favor of Medina.
11-point difference, and that'll be, like you said, 4 on the team score.
Should take us to 35 for Lorain. 19 for Amherst.
Now that's going to take us to.
That's going to take us to 195 pounds. For Lorain, we have Cedric Payton, and they did some shuffling in the Amherst lineup, so
let's see if we can figure out who this guy is.
Apologize, don't know who it is.
Cedric Payton,
Stephen Mooney. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so there we go. We know who he is. Cedric is 21-4.
Cedric's a senior. This Moody's a junior for Amherst.
Boy, Cedric is a strong guy. Look at this. He's in there. He's picked this guy up. Are you kidding me? Now look, he's trying to get it right to the back. Oh boy. He's got the takedown.
He's got the takedown. He's
he might have 2, but he's trying to. There it is again. Trying to get the quick pin. Oh boy. There's a minute and 9 seconds to go. That will seem like 2 weeks for Mooney.
Once he kicks this leg, he's got it in here.
He's got it. 50 seconds.
I can't see where the arm position's at on the other side. He walks it toward the head.
Oh, there. Oh, he's tightening her up.
They run that half back through there. Jump
There
out
you
to,
go.
Yep.
Down to 38 seconds. Oh, man.
When you're on the bottom, that feels like an eternity.
It does, yeah. It's like you got a cement mixer on your chest. There it is.
There it is.
Boy, 27 seconds to go in the first period. That just might have done it.
That's going to take us with that pin. That should go 41-19 team score.
That put it out of reach right there. Because all we have left is 2 matches, correct?
Well, we might have
Cedric, how about 220? We're going to have anybody at 220?
No,
they're both going to forfeit at 220. And there you got
I possibly think that these were messed up over here.
Okay, well, Devin Hill gets a forfeit victory. That takes the score to 47-19. Lorain High and what I think is a very, very big win.
That's a huge win.
You know, Amherst had beaten everybody in the county in a dual meet or a tournament somewhere. So a super job by the Titans. I don't know. What do you think? I think they look pretty sharp.
They wrestled real well. They're going to need to keep working on those takedowns. They need to get that down pat. You said it earlier. You only got a couple more weeks to. It's sectional time.
That's it. But I think they're getting where they want to be. So. Again, this was a terrific thing. It was a mid-afternoon. The whole student body was here. I think it was a great dual meet, and the Titans prevailed 47-19. So until next time, for Bob Schellenbaker, Jose Torres, I'm Bob Tomaszewski. Lots of good luck.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools, TV 20 WLCS.
To purchase a high-quality copy of the program you just viewed, please call Lorain City Schools Television at 282-8400.